Harvey, thanks for joining us. First of all, last time out against Sittingbourne, a really positive performance, but ultimately a defeat. Do you feel it just came down to those key moments, a bit of clinical edge?
Yeah, I felt going down 2-0, bit of a kick in the teeth really, because I thought we competed really well. Like I say, I think it's been sort of story of our season where moments in both boxes where we didn't clear our lines properly and then didn't take our chances when we come. But I mean, full credit to Sittingbourne because they're a very good team and they're up there for a reason. But yeah, like I say, disappointed, but full focus on Saturday now.
Yeah, and like you said, despite that result, performances in recent weeks have been really strong and some big results have followed. Is there still real belief and confidence within the group?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think we all knew that it was going to come down to these last games at the end of the season. So everyone was fully aware of what was going to be at stake. We knew that we had to get some good results here, especially at the Beacon, just to give ourselves a chance of survival. And I think it's credit to the boys that we've been able to take it to the last game of the season. Probably looking back at the start of the season, if you'd offered us the chance of staying up or having a chance of staying up at the start of the season with the last game of the season, we probably would have taken that. So yeah, it's like I say, we always knew that we were going to be in with a scrap, and the boys know what they've got to do.
Yeah, and looking ahead to Ashford, knowing a win could complete a quite incredible survival, what's the mindset in the squad heading into a game of this magnitude?
I think, look, we just got to see it as another game of football. It's no different to what we've been doing week in, week out. It's just 90 minutes. It's the same as, like I say, what we've been doing all throughout our footballing careers. So try and take some of the pressure off. And I think we can only do what we can, like I say, we can only control what we can control. The other teams will do what they want. We'll just focus on, like I say, on the result. We'll be doing all we can to get 3 points, and we'll see where that comes 5 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah, with it being the final day, it's obviously a situation of sort of now or never.
Yeah.
As a captain, how do you make sure the lads are really up for it and up for the fight?
To be fair, there's not really much that I need to do. I think all the boys in there, the management team, know of what's expected to play for this club as well, and there's the potential that we could pull off this great escape. So there's not a lot of motivation that needs to come from myself, apart from sort of the usual, which we'll do on a Saturday anyway. But like I say, everyone knows what's at stake, and also the chance of survival, which is a real driver for us.
Yeah, and Ashford away, obviously not going to be an easy game. They've been in really good form actually. What kind of test are you expecting, or what sort of game?
Yeah, I think it's like I say, it's going to be a very difficult test. They're very strong at home, playing on a 4G pitch as well, and got some great players. But look, we've just got to focus on ourselves. I think we'll understand what they'll do to hurt us, but then we'll also try and exploit some of their weaknesses. They don't have anything to play for, but we're not expecting them just to roll over, because they'll be playing for pride and playing for a good bit of momentum going into the summer. So yeah, it's going to be a really, really difficult test, but one that we're looking forward to.
Yeah, for sure. And I've been lucky enough to see sort of week in, week out the work that goes onto the training pitch, but obviously a lot goes on behind the scenes, and a lot of hard work goes into these last couple of months. It's been a huge effort from the whole squad and the coaches over the course of the season. What are your thoughts on?
Yeah, I think like I say, it's not just the players and the people here, just the supporters has really helped buoy us on, really, and like I say, it's credit to everyone involved to be in with a chance of survival come the last game of the season. So like I say, the 42 games is a long, tough run, but yeah, just so proud of the boys to basically to dig ourselves out and give ourselves a slight chance. That's all we can ask for. So yeah, really proud of the work, and also grateful to be in this position as well. So.
Yeah, and finally, whatever happens on Saturday, this group has shown real character throughout, especially in the last few months. With really good performances, some brilliant wins here at the Beacon especially. Like you said, you're very proud of the squad and the amount of effort they've put in, and the coaches, like you said, has been fabulous. Give us a bit of insight into sort of behind the scenes, like with the Westie and the coaches and
I
the
think
lads.
the circumstance that we have at Hassocks is sort of everyone will write you off from you know, from day one. And when James, Lou, and Jordan come in, and in 2022 it was, you know, there was never the belief that we could win the league, but it was only from, you know, the group within that actually that was a possibility. So we're always, you know, our main aim is to prove people wrong and trying to put Hassocks on the map, and hopefully that we've done that with obviously last season and our performances this season. So yeah, we've got like I say, just one last game to go. We'll give it everything, and hopefully we'll be celebrating come 5 o'clock.